Suffering is a natural part of life. Every big change comes with challenges, and real growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens when you struggle, when life pushes you beyond what feels safe and easy. Pain forces you to see things as they really are, breaking down illusions and helping you discover what truly matters. Instead of avoiding hardship, embracing it can make you stronger. It might feel overwhelming at times, making you wonder why you have to go through so much. But what if suffering isn't just something to endure? What if it's the very thing that helps you grow? Many people fear pain, seeing it as a curse, but it can actually be one of life's greatest teachers. When you stop resisting suffering and start learning from it, everything changes. Hardship is not a punishment, it's a guide, leading you to a new version of yourself. From the moment we are born, discomfort shapes who we are. Ancient wisdom, especially in Buddhism, has long taught that suffering is not a mistake, it's part of life itself. Pain, loss, and struggles are not rare exceptions, they are natural experiences. Yet many try to escape them, distracting themselves or blaming others instead of facing reality. But ignoring suffering doesn't make it go away. The first step to transformation is accepting pain as part of your journey. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a more powerful question is, "What can I learn from this?" When you shift your mindset, suffering becomes a tool for growth rather than a burden. The lessons hidden in hardship can shape you in ways comfort never could. True strength is born not in ease, but in facing life's challenges head-on. If suffering leads to deep transformation, what causes it in the first place? At its core, suffering often comes from attachment, the need to hold on to certain desires, identities, or expectations. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from craving and resistance. People chase success, pleasure, and approval while avoiding discomfort, failure, and loss. But these two forces, wanting and resisting, only keep you stuck in a cycle of frustration and unhappiness. Think about the last time you felt truly upset. Was it because of what happened, or was it because of the thoughts you had about it? Often, pain isn't caused by an event itself, but by how we react to it. The mind clings to what it desires and rejects what it fears, creating a constant inner struggle. This resistance turns into suffering. True change happens when you stop fighting reality and accept life as it comes, instead of how you wish it would be. This isn't easy. Letting go of attachments can feel like losing a part of yourself. But in that loss, something new can take shape. The old version of you must break apart to make space for growth. This breaking apart can feel painful, but it is necessary. Suffering, when seen through a different lens, becomes a powerful teacher. No book or mentor can teach you the lessons that struggle can. It strips away the unimportant things and forces you to see yourself clearly. The moments that feel unbearable are often the very moments that spark real transformation. Like fire refining gold, suffering burns away what no longer serves you, revealing only what truly matters. It's not here to destroy you. It's here to shape you into who you are meant to be. Suffering isn't meant to break you. It's meant to shape you. It refines your character, strengthens your spirit, and reveals your true purpose. In your most painful moments, you tap into a strength you never knew you had. Hardship forces you to look inward, to question your beliefs, your values, and your identity. It strips away illusions, helping you see what truly matters. Pain has a way of shaking your world, making you rethink your choices and redefine who you are. Though difficult, this process builds deep self-awareness, giving you the wisdom to face future challenges with greater clarity. The lessons learned in suffering stay with you long after the pain fades, shaping the person you are becoming. Think of a seed buried deep in the soil. Before it can grow into a tree, it must first break apart. That breaking isn't an end, it's the start of something new. In the same way, when life feels like it's tearing you apart, it's often preparing you for transformation. The darkest moments are not signs of defeat, but signals of awakening. It's in those times of uncertainty that you come closest to discovering your true self. From struggle comes clarity. Emerging from hardship, you gain a fresh perspective and a strength that changes not only your life, but the way you understand it. Real growth requires letting go. You can't hold on to the past and expect to move forward. The Buddha's teaching of Nirodha, or the end of craving, reminds us that freedom comes from releasing attachments. When you stop clinging to what no longer serves you, suffering loses its grip and a new path opens before you. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means releasing the attachments that cause unnecessary pain. Many people hold on tightly to ideas, expectations, or relationships because they believe these things provide security. But in reality, clinging too hard only keeps them stuck in suffering. True growth requires the courage to step into the unknown, trusting that what lies ahead is worth more than what is left behind. This process is not easy. The mind craves control and certainty, making it hard to let go of old identities, past mistakes, or outdated beliefs. But holding on to what no longer serves you only prolongs your struggles. Growth asks you to release these burdens and trust that something better will take their place. Letting go feels uncomfortable at first, but it opens the door to new possibilities and fresh perspectives. Your ego will resist, filling your mind with doubts and fears. It will try to convince you that you need the very things that are keeping you stuck. But each time you choose to release what no longer aligns with your true self, you move closer to the life you are meant to live. Letting go isn't about losing, it's about making space for something greater. It's an act of trust, allowing clarity, peace, and new opportunities to enter your life. This is not a sign of weakness. In fact, surrendering to the flow of life is one of the strongest things you can do. Every time you let go, you build trust in yourself and in the journey ahead. It's not an ending, but a transformation, shedding the old to make way for the new. In doing so, you step into a version of yourself that is lighter, freer, and more in tune with your true purpose. Change doesn't just happen. It takes effort, patience, and commitment. Growth is a choice, and discipline is what bridges the gap between pain and transformation. The Eightfold Path, the guide for living with wisdom and balance, offers a way to navigate suffering and embrace change. Each step, seeing clearly, setting the right intentions, speaking truthfully, and acting with integrity, helps create a life of awareness, ethical choices, and inner peace. One of the most powerful tools in this journey is mindfulness. When you learn to observe your pain without letting it consume you, you stop reacting out of fear and start responding with wisdom. The more you practice, the more you understand that suffering is temporary, but the lessons it brings can last a lifetime. There is no shortcut to transformation. It is a lifelong process that requires patience, resilience, and trust in the journey. With each step forward, you move closer to freedom from suffering and closer to your most authentic self. Pain reshapes everything it touches. It breaks down the illusions you once believed in and rebuilds you into someone wiser, stronger, and more compassionate. The scars you carry, the losses you've faced, and the failures you've endured are not signs of weakness, but proof of your resilience. These moments are not setbacks. They are stepping stones leading you to the person you are meant to become. Real transformation doesn't come from avoiding hardship, but from facing it with courage and grace. The process is not easy. It can be messy, uncomfortable, even frightening, but it is also beautiful. Every moment of suffering carries within it the possibility of awakening, a chance to uncover strengths and truths that have been waiting to emerge.